What's the cross street here? Saint Viateur and Querbs. Is this a two-way street? Jeez, I thought it was a one-way street because there's no cars parked on the other side. Anyway, whatever. Greetings and salutations, fellow Earthlings. Elton McFall here, aka Retro Old School in the Outremont sector of the city of Montreal on a beautiful Monday. I'm not sure if it's afternoon or evening, whatever. It's, I don't know, about 4:30 or so. I can't believe I'm only filming a walk here now, actually, because let alone the fact that I've wanted to actually film a walk in this particular part of town, for one thing, because there's such a high, this is where the Hasidic Jews live mostly, and they're a very controversial bunch, but I respect what their tradition and the old clothing like the Amish, because they're keeping a tradition alive that's been around for like over 100 years. And as much as you know, if you know how old school I am, it drives me nuts how much things are changing lately in a very annoying way. And none of those things, of course, seem to really matter, because now we've got this virus on our hands, unfortunately. So, anyway, but man, look at this beautiful architecture here. Look at that ornate detail on these probably 100-year-old buildings or close to that. So, of course, this is not what this street is really known for. It's also known for the, you know, bakery and shops and cafes and restos you'll see in a moment here. But I had to kind of hustle to get over here because the sun is quickly dissipating in terms of clouding over. So yeah, and you know me, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to a lot of things, especially if I can help the weather. When I do these kinds of walks, I like them to be nice as possible. And now I just realized that the wind is still slight and coming from the east, which by the way, I live east of here. And look at that beautiful repetitive style or design on the rooftops of these buildings. Anyway, but look at this weird building. It looks like it was designed. It looks like a school for crying out loud. Actually, not this one right here. Check that out. Yeah, interesting. Anyway, so by the way, just to also, before I forget, if you have any problems with Jews, don't leave your fucking comments. Don't bother. I'm going to take them off. I will ban you from making any such hateful comments on my channel, because me, I'm not prejudiced, okay? I hate everybody equally. And everybody's like that. I don't even care if you're a priest, for crying out loud. You know? Seriously. Look at that. Look how cool that is. Look at those windows, like a stop sign octagon. It's very nice. You know? Big ass GMC Suburban? No, I don't think it's a Suburban. Looks like a Tahoe. It is a Yukon. It's a Yukon. What does it matter? It's a fucking big brick on wheels, and they're always black, just like every Jeep Wrangler you'll ever see. Look at that. That looks like it's a church. Anywho. But yeah, I do respect about these folks, you know, they're keeping a tradition going. They could have easily changed, just like the Amish, so much in common, you know. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like I said, we live, unfortunately, in a world of conformists and sheep. You know, oh, well, if he's got a Jeep Wrangler and it's black, I gotta get the same thing. If he's got a big house with a white picket fence, I need a white house with a white picket fence. Bullshit, man. And right now, where we're in right now, in this pandemic, none of that fucking shit matters, because business is gonna stop practically to a halt, man. Okay? So you see all these folks walking around enjoying the sunlight in the daytime. That's what it's all about. That's the bottom line. That's why I'm walking out right now, because I might be stuck inside just like any of you anywhere in the world in the next few days, weeks, whatever. Life is short, man. You never know what the hell's going to happen the next day. So now we're at Saint Viateur. Look at these vintage signs. Saint Viateur and Hutchison, which I was at a couple of days ago. The street actually runs all the way downtown, like so many streets. And now we're approaching Park Avenue. But actually the French, they changed the name. They used to call it Avenue du Parc, but now they just call it Park, or Parc. Which I guess is kind of preposterous, but you know, that's the prices to pay to live in Quebec. And charging station. Yeah. This is what I'm tired right here. This graffiti, this crap. See, there's good graffiti and there's garbage. That's fucking garbage. I don't care who you are. You should get such a smack, you'll never do it again. And I'm telling you right now, man, I could have been a politician, and would have tons of people would vote for me just because of that alone. Because it's disgusting. There's art and there's garbage, okay? And that's why I'm glad, in a sense, that the world is coming to a head. Okay, what's going on right now in the world, because this was going to happen anyway. It's bound to happen. As a matter of fact, I have a friend of mine who's a Generation X guy like me. And he said to me recently, he didn't think this pandemic was going to happen in his lifetime. I'm like, really? I guess I'm really negative, because I knew it was going to, and I'm 44 years old. You know? So now we're coming to Park Avenue, as I mentioned, which is the dividing line between Outremont. I thought it was a navigator. Outremont, and on the other side of that is the Mile End, or if you want in French, Le Mile End. Yeah. And there's a bus I took just like that to get over here. Nova bus there, and they do the job, but compared to old buses, they're fucking garbage. And they cost too much. I even had a driver who drives one of those on the Côte des Neiges route, and he says the STA made a huge mistake buying those. But again, they're a reflection of everything that's wrong in the world today. I could go on and on about that, but I'm going to stifle myself. It's a beautiful afternoon. I'll try to keep things light, even though I'm a fucking negative prick, because I'm part Irish, Quebecois, a Capricorn, and bipolar. Not in that order. Oh yeah, and one more thing I'm going to mention about the Jews. I respect for them, because I used to do house cleaning for them many, many years ago in Côte Saint-Luc. You know, as I once heard, it's their humor that sustained these people. And a lot of them I met had great characters and they had great humor, and humor goes a long way in this life. You don't got no humor, like I just said earlier, if you can't laugh at yourself, there's something wrong with you. Look what I said about black Wranglers. Look, there's another one. Tell you, man, I'm sorry, I don't get it. It's just people are sheep, they're just conformists. They're just going along with everybody else. Guy gets a chopper, a Harley, another guy wants to have one. I want the same thing. And I want it flat black. And I want the exhaust flat black, so that I increase my chances of getting hit by anything for that matter and dying. You know? There's, look at that, St. Viateur bagel since 1957. Depuis means since. Yeah, man. There it is, the old St. Viateur bagel. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this walk, because this is, along with Fairmont, this is a very reputable bagel shop. Look at that sign alone, is freaking old as hell. Probably looks like 70s or 60s. And there's the Arahova Souflaki, because this is a good amount, good pub. Surviving, brother, you?
Help me out with a little bit of change, sir.
I don't even have any change.
Thank you, sir.
Take care anyway. Good luck to you. Good luck. Yeah, as I forgot to mention, there's actually a high number of Greeks over here because we're near Park Avenue. Sorry, we're near Park X, Park Extension. Yeah. And this street's going to run out over there at the light over there, which is Ceylana. That beautiful building, eh? And now we're at Viateur, and oh yeah, good old Jean Mance. No, I'm just kidding, Jean Mance. It's funny that guy was begging for change, because in my area that's way more common. Annoyingly common, actually, for people to panhandle, but they're all French. So, which is something I don't really want to discuss, actually, because it's discouraging, quite frankly. Fucking colorless cars. Look at that, all of them, fuck, practically. Out of 30 fucking cars parked right here, there's maybe like 3 of them that are actual color. The world's coming to an end. It's alright, doesn't matter. My friend who was just telling you about, who thought that this pandemic wasn't going to actually happen in his lifetime, he's suffering right now too. He's got kidney disease. And he's in dialysis, and he's like, you know what, if the Lord takes me, well, let him take me. It's like, I've had a good life, and I know how he feels. I mean, I'm bipolar, as I mentioned. I'm still recovering from a pericarditis, and it's a nice looking car, the Impala, but look, it's lost all its identity. Almost every GM car is like that now, except for a Cadillac and Chevy GMC trucks. God, I'm having a hard time keeping it positive right now. I'll tell you right now, not as bad as the other video I did look, but whatever. Hey, you know, if you're still watching this and subscribed, then that's because you know how you feel, and yourselves are having trouble dealing with all this crappy change, and now we're in this major, like a spin wash of change. That's pretty cool, actually. It's clever. Viateur. You had a lot of tree huggers around here, so this is really, you know, I guess you could say crucial. What the hell is this? Some kind of folk art, eh? Yeah, we're approaching the Plateau Montreal district, which is after Saint Laurent Street. So there's a lot of hipsters and artists, and I guess in another sense, or another life, I would be living here, maybe even. Let's just zoom in on one of these streets just to see what there is, because there's so many cars parked here. I'm always looking for the oldies, you know. And as I always mention, since I'm visually impaired, the camera is always the eyes I don't have. You know what I mean? Oh, I remember I saw a Chevy Celebrity here once. Fucking mint. It was like an 84, 85. It was red. Unbelievable. It blew my mind. Blew my mind. Blew my mind. And we are at... Wait a second, let me get it. Saint Viateur et Esplanade. Or L'Esplanade. Which I used to work on, but much further away. Well, I'm glad I got to record this while it's still sunny. Well, the modern world is also still in one piece at the moment in time, being today the March 16th, 2020. And there we go. We'll give a little kudos there to our men in blue, men and women in blue. Gave them the salute. I don't think they saw me. One of them looked like they were texting or looking up a criminal record of somebody or something. Who knows? Who the hell knows? Oh man, I smell chicken. Smells good. I love chicken. Coming from here somewhere. Oh yeah, there's a lot of Latinos in this area too, because look at this shop here called Latina. I'm gonna think of it. I think I had a pizza near here one time, and it came with a salad. It was weird. It was owned by some Arabs. Very good. Not the best pizza, but very good. Oh, look, there's another place here. Let's go take a peek. Yeah, the sky, she's a change. Look at that halo on the sun. Wow. Look at the size of that halo. Holy shit, man. That's cool. Right on. Yeah. Chocolat Geneviève Grand Bois. La Maison du Bagel. Hey, that's not young either. Look at that. There's no area code on the phone number. Oh, yeah. I noticed this a couple of days ago on the 55. This, I guess maybe it's a synagogue, probably, eh? Anyway, we'll see in a moment. It's huge. It's ginormous. And I think what's coming up here, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. I know Wilinski's is coming up somewhere. Or maybe this... Oh, yeah, that's Saint-Sylvain. Okay. Oh, look at that. Just gorgeous. I think I remember locking on my bike here once. My vintage bicyclette. Bicycle. Vélo. I'm not going to bother zooming down. Every goddamn car is parked around here is fucking boring. 95%, my friends. I was born too late, just like that song, man. Born too late. Don't worry, just an eccentric. Carry on. Look at this beautiful, beautiful piece of architecture. Oh, my lordy. But it's not lit up well. I'd have to be here in the morning, you know. Anyway, we'll still look at its splendor. Hey, there's a B&M here. Oh boy, they're closed. That's probably a sign of the times, unfortunately. With the goddamn virus that doesn't need to be named which is making a fucking H1N1 look like a joke, really. For Pete's sake. Where is there a sign on this somewhere, or what? Am I? I'm not. Oh my lord. All right, I guess we'll cross back then. That's all right. Oh, look, there's an old Dodge. Old Dodge van, cool. Yeah, they're only really common these things now as campers, quite frankly. What does it say here? I saw another Dodge like that there. A guy who lives on my street has one. Jesus, I can't even read this. All of this is a schedule. Oh, man. Oh, well, whatever. One of you guys will tell me what it is. That's what's great about having so many subscribers. They can just tell me, you know, what I don't know. What I should know. That was a Buick, actually, like. Yeah. Zoom in here since I like step vans. Speaking of Mopars, Mopar is a term for a Chrysler vehicle, but originally it was a term to refer for parts, actually. It just became amicably known. People just amicably call those vehicles Mopars, you know. especially stuff with muscle like dusters and, you know, Challengers and stuff, and all that stuff. Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. I like the tanker more than the truck itself. Imagine that. Yeah. I was thinking about the Walensky's restaurant, the famous Walensky's. I think it's on the next block. I think. I'm not positive though. I can't remember everything. I'm far from perfect. And anybody who thinks they are perfect, stay the fuck away from them. They're out of their mind, these people. I am not kidding you. Those people are just fucking toxic. I'm 44 years old. I can tell you all kinds of people that are toxic. People think I'm toxic because I'm negative and I come off aggressive. No, I'm a pussycat, believe me. It's just an illusion, just like life itself. Nice. Yeah, I hope that is Walensky's, because that's one of the most unique restaurants. And they say, oh, and I forgot about this garage. Oh no, it's for sale. Crap! Please don't tear this down. This is one of the oldest surviving garages in the city. I guarantee you. This fucking place, I'm willing to bet, was built in the 30s, the 20s or 30s. Look at that roof design. That's amazing. The old man ran inside there. I was going to ask him when it was built. He's probably fed up, doesn't want no shit. There's that old GMC he has, or that old Chevy I filmed a while back. Check that thing out, eh? Holy Jesus Christ, you don't see the fucking cab of a truck fucked up like that. Usually that's on the box of a pickup it's bent where there's the cab, you know? Wait a minute, is that one? No, that looks like a dépanneur that closed. No, I was wrong. Yeah, the old box Chevy with no fucking taillights. Oh my god. I bet you that thing still runs too. Yeah, look at that, eh? What's that? The old fucking gas station, garage, church or synagogue. I think it's a synagogue. Yeah, nice long video. Remember there was a restaurant I went near here once. I think it was here. Oh no, actually it was on Bernard. I gotta do Bernard Street. I gotta do Fairmont Street. There's lots of streets I still want to do. Make videos of walking, of course. Yeah. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I was subscribed for a while with this guy named Action Kid, who's not even a kid. He's in his fucking 20s. That's cool to see that this early in the year. But I unsubscribed to him because fucking guy has over 100,000 subscribers or 150,000. Why? He barely talks in his fucking videos. He comes off all nice and everything never swears and politically correct. Fuck that. I refuse to conform. Fuck that shit. This is the place actually I ate at one time. Here it is, right here. Yeah, I remember that's the place I ate at. Pizza Saint Viateur. So we're coming to the end here. Anyway, by the way, it's not to say he's a bad kid. Yeah, obviously I'm jealous. I gotta admit it. You know, I'm jealous because it's just fucking bullshit, like everything else in life. How people, you know, they get their way. And don't get me wrong, he makes great videos, but I mean, he's not fucking building anything. He's making videos. He's just fucking walking around with pushing the fucking on and off button, and it's not even. Anyway, fuck it. I said my piece. I don't give a fuck if you guys pisses you off. I don't give a shit, man. You know, really. I mean, best of luck, buddy. You don't need it, fuck, because you had it all coming to you anyway. So. And now we finish this at Saint Laurent and Saint Viateur. Saint Laurent, aka the Main. Where am I? Okay, well, you know what? It's funny. I thought the street actually ended here, but it keeps going. So I might as well keep going in that case. What the hell? What difference to make? Even though, mind you, I don't have my other memory card, and yesterday it ran out when I was filming a train, one of many trains I filmed yesterday, you know? Yeah. So let's go to it, as they say. You know? I like what Scotty Kilmer said about BMWs, you know? He says, don't buy one. He says they're fucking endless money pits. He says they're way too expensive to fix and they're too complicated to fix. I love that about this guy. He says it straight, but I don't even know if I'm subscribed to him either anymore, because it's just too much sensationalism about his videos. I don't like that shit at all. I don't find that's real. You know what? It's me, my videos with my thumbnails. I never put any text over them, no captions, nothing. I just like let the video fucking speak for itself. Seriously, that's it. It says the thumbnails are as honest as I am. And that's another thing I don't like about YouTubers, when they exaggerate their thumbnails too. That's another thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't like anything exaggerated. The only thing I like exaggerated are cars from the 50s, 60s, 70s, American cars. They're all huge, and that I like. That's exaggerated. That's neat. You know? Look how all of a sudden it got really industrial, eh? So which probably would mean that the people who lived on the other side of Saint Laurent, they would come and work here in the old days when there was all manufacturing. But of course now there's probably fuck all manufacturing made here anymore because it's all gone to China, Mexico, or Taiwan, or whatever. Here at Saint-Dominique and Saint Viateur. And a good-looking Explorer there. Yeah. Nice color. That's what I'm talking about. I wonder if that's an ex-police vehicle, actually. It's got the police wheels on it, even. Could be. Look at this fucking weird-looking building here, eh? Look at this fucking shit here. Actually, I just realized I gotta stop walking, even, because it's a good thing the street's ending there, because I gotta stop walking, because, yeah, then I'm gonna pay for it later if I don't. Look at this antique here. I'm gonna pay for it later in pain if I don't stop fucking walking. Let's go over here. Oh. Where am I going after this? I don't know. Maybe what I'll do is, oh, there's that Lincoln I like. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just walk down one block and come back to Saint Laurent and jump on the old 55 bus there. Let me have a look here for a second. Ooh. Is this a commercial building or what? Well, yeah, I checked that out, that place there, and front door was locked, but the inside door was locked, so it's a commercial building. I'm like, well, I try. Always looking for them old vintage elevators, you know? I like that sign. Oh yeah, that's right. This used to be, I think, a big textile area. That's right. Still is in some part, but how much really, you know? Yeah, it's interesting. Ah, the prosperous times, I'll never come back. You know why? Because as much as these companies are going to say, well, you know, we got to cut operations costs, costs too much to make this and that today. Yeah, there's certain truth to that, but there's also a truth to lining their fucking pockets with profits, right? Of course, now with this virus spreading like fucking gangbusters, what the hell is it going to fucking matter in a few weeks or a month, eh? That's for sure. You won't even be seeing somebody doing this even. Everybody's going to be at home. Why do you think I'm out also is to enjoy myself while I still can, you know? Yeah, that's right. I do what I can. So that's it. We're going to finish this long-ass video here of Rue Saint-Viateur. Not complete, but almost, for the most part. Man, that building was closed completely. I don't see any lights on in there or anything. Ooh, there's a bus that comes here. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll take it, because I've walked enough already as it is. The 46, it rings a bell. Oh, yeah, the Gaspé. The 46 goes to... Yeah. The fact that there's a guy waiting there for it, I imagine that means it's gonna be coming shortly. I think it's coming now. So there you go. What a contrast, right? It's starting in a residential area, move towards a commercial area, most on the street. I mean, not behind it or anything, but you know, in terms of like restaurants, boutique shops, and coffee shops and stuff like that, and bagel shops, and now we're in a heavy industry type of setting. Hey, I like your wheels. It's a pretty gay looking bike there. Okay, well, there's no bus, but that's it, guys. I hope you like this, and take care, and you know, whatever, subscribe, comment, and all that stuff. You know. Adios. Bye bye.